All right, let's bring in political advisor Julius Laar for more on this. Hi, Julius. Okay, for such an important speech, for such a media-savvy campaign like the Trump campaign has been, was this really just a copy and paste error or something more?
This is prime time, and the Trumps want to shine, of course. So, it's hard to say. You would imagine that a presidential campaign at this level doesn't make mistakes like that and just plagiarize certain paragraphs of the speech that was just given 8 short years ago by Michelle Obama. But at the same time, you could also argue that, look, the Trump campaign looked at what was going to come out of yesterday's day one, and the Never Trump movement, they wanted a roll call vote and just got shut down by a voice call vote. So I think this is one way how the Trump campaign said, look, we could insert this. The media and the news cycle today, what we're talking about is the plagiarized speech instead of how they shut down the Never Trump movement. So I think this could have been a strategic move by the Trump campaign.
If that was indeed the strategy, it seemed to work out very well because we're not necessarily talking about the Never Trump campaign today, but let's talk about them. Where does this leave their efforts?
Well, I think this is the final move that they had yesterday. I think it was very unlikely that they were going to stop Trump yesterday. They tried. They didn't manage to get Trump off the ballot, certainly. So I think this is it. Trump is going to be the nominee of the Republican Party. They gave it their best. I think what this means is how unified is the party going to be after this week's, and that's still, of course, open-ended. And we'll see how it plays out on Thursday night.
Day 2 of the convention, we're supposed to be talking about the economy, but is it possible to even talk about issues with all of this turmoil surrounding the convention?
I mean, this convention, this whole campaign is about Trump and nothing else. I think, what Americans and people in the Rust Belt, the areas where Trump has to perform well in November, I think what they're experiencing, of course, those are economic anxieties. And I think this is what Trump wants to take a dig at. And this is where his strengths are, at least, the way he presents himself, saying that I had a tremendous success in business. Whether that's true or not, we still don't know. But today is going to be about the economy. House Speaker Paul Ryan is supposed to speak, and he's going to very much lean into Hillary Clinton and attack her for her policies. Mitch McConnell, the leader of the Senate, is going to speak as well. So I think this is what we're going to see today, an economic platform that the Republican Party wants to present. Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell are going to be at the forefront.
Now, with these plagiarism accusations we've been talking about, a lot of people asking questions about if you can take the Trump campaign seriously. That's a question that's been there since the beginning. Has that been answered?
I think it's been asked and answered many, many times, right? So you look at Trump's organization, you look at the way he rolled out his VP pick, his vice presidential pick, Mike Pence. And I think you could argue almost at any juncture of this campaign that, look, this is not a professional organization. This is not how the Obama campaign would have run the campaign 8 years ago, or how Mitt Romney, even last time around, ran the campaign. So I think a lot of it speaks for an unorganized campaign. At the same time, we've been saying this all throughout the primaries, and look who came out on top. It was Donald Trump, who defeated all the Bushes and the Ted Cruz, who were much more organized and disciplined.
All right, we'll have to see if all of this drama at the convention actually will have an effect on the voters. Julius Laar, political advisor, thank you so much for joining us here in studio with your insight.